Abusia political movement bi aba Ghana omofre omo the new force ompani anase leader ne din ene Nana Kwame Bediako dodo na no efre no Freedom Jacob Caesar ebinom so efre no Cheddar wakopie mu ewo Kumasi menhia otumfo aboboa no anase otumfo na ase akire se ode nsem bebre na atodwa na asemba ko a ode todwa ageni the spotlight and say or say obedi Ghana mampani a obedredge eye epo no every eye enkran aba eye Kumasi and as a baby a ono ade be free bia no the bottom line is say or say obedredge epo no ama epo aba beto eye Kumasi like tie obedredge epo no radi nyankopon obedredge epo no ama epo aba beda eye Kumasi. Na we na Kevin Taylor akire na dwen ewo ho ntini yeni ka yentie ensempoti ya Kevin Taylor de etudwa concerning sa statement na Cheddar emeki ye no na seria senia mu nyina munim no akire madwen
briefly because I don't want that to spend too much time on this, and it's got to do with Cheddar. There's a Cheddar making statement to be ADD asantefo atem amas Cheddar junior and say kumasefo Jimmy. I keep telling you people aya na de bia me kase boys we omumbu and they are learning from the NPP. This is the statement I said Cheddar are very controversial. The disrespect Abranti with the cancer no and the vigor behind it. With Jimmy. That is why he went all the way to Kumasi. Now Cheddar ekas and somewhere I didn't know I didn't know because I didn't manage so because we study NPP no ebu asantefo so with Jimmy.
Mehunu mama tukwan makomachi mehu mahwe nkrofo kro uko Dubai omukura no na ye desert enso omukura nya epo abaho oma dredge ayade ba kwa mpese me yema Kumasi man ha se me dredge ama epo ebi abaha na yetimi de ship ni ade so de normal ba 2024 na afi ni ebetwi container 1111 from Accra harbor edi aba itema harbor edi aba Kumasi ebi okra itiki be 6 hours and sana container ba ko pe wedura ebi dura no so na normal be se half a container ni nyina ebi ebubu abra we railway anase we nsu a within 1 hour na container 500 eduru ha say wo pese wo ship 500 su ko ba bia wa ship ko ba bi nti I'm here I want to open the western corridor the eastern corridor the infrastructure I want to build power stations, energy stations. I want to connect the gas. I want to create industrial. I want to bring technology. Let us create our own mobile phones and create our own laptops. Now, Krakro school krano when your laptops is a exercise book and kosi bibia lithium here the China phone here the nyinano and no ye yes ano mano what you say you plastic wa you bibia wa e betimia kase ye industrial na wo hwe me krana ene me normal me ye na who say one of my biggest businesses is the industrial park e friend Petronia mo amu betimia gogo na mahwe
asema wa kan krampo nipa krampo diase e dia asem so kra ni Ghana. What is really going on? In some of Kenya, it has already been done by the NDC. The Buankra Inland Port Railway, JJ Rollins, most start here MPP by Bedad and Conform. We've gotten the Eastern Corridor route. It has been fixed. So what is this boy talking about? And they or say or the Epobeba Santimemu. Some catch them more MPP phony B as antiphony B. The more NPP. Echenko force Sibio and Mass Antifoni be Sibio ye Jimino and then ma boys we who climb on Macas and Quasam Kumasi. And the Cheddar say or the a year a ponobeba as antime because we could Dubai and who say Dubai phone it to me at the Apuabethi into almost be the president or the Apono or Beconkai no I could two upon the Abakumasi. Na Kumasi Apono or Benny Kajeti and also Benny Minshia or Benny as of market and also Benny or dredge Apono ultra gata or say that we now put across our boys we home. Makajem said this boy mentally is not stable on some kind of crack, and I will challenge him everywhere I meet him. Boy, comfort because on any baby or kind of crack. Every statement that comes out from his mouth is a lie. And anyone who knows say make catch that some catchers like Kevin Taylor say you a thief, you a liar. Whatever you are doing is fake because I personally have a personal interaction with you. Actually, say we a comfort on kind of crack. Today, Cheddar catch Ghana for say, I on Cheddar no, or catch 2 for any Asante for any my point, ended the Ashanti Traditional Council for say, or no, or call Dubai no, who say, a year Dubai for niti, a year the desert, so Emma to me accord 2 Apple, at the Abad Dubai, into also, or catch Asante for most support MPP said, Muninano, Mombrana Mumedinichi, if we say Oba, or work of a Pufrin kind of Kumasi, oh. de bia e ka kire bi nuanom asantefo se oma ho kwan ma obi bu kwasia obi abebu kwasia na edian na beba Cheddar ni trim abeka kira asante hene aka kira asantefo se media pufi Kumasi enkran ebremo one na ese ohu asantefo se omo ye nkurasefo. That's all. Se obu asantefo se sebio oboni bie na obie ni Ghana obetumi de epo every enkran aba Kumasi a ka ombie na nonka. So before a person makes such a statement, na wedi nkan ewe nipa dodo a sebio omudi MPP echi no we enwu se na sa nipa dodo we sebio emumu dodo na toma Akufo de be president abra oni certificate. Enya sa nipa dodo we mu abi sebio omumu dodo eneto aba ema MPP 2020 abra ba omiaka se ode den obesi 350 senior high schools awensi abra ba omiaka se dollar no wache dollar no ma ode kiama IGP still and the dollar no echo 60-14 enti o we sa nyoma we nyina eno se na sankofo we from ob de bi omu dinechi sankofo Akufo de kura oni certificate bi twa omu ntoma de bia no omaje party na mene dia ende se sankofo e komu nimunyansa enka omunye sa nyoma we enti me ko Kumasi na me kotena Kumasi radio so a meka kire omo se media po beba afi wati ase yesi ansa na onifre ni beto eboaba no na ne nice bi so we hu se MPP for nice bi so dadada enti boy we no the way he speaks, the way he talks, you could see he's vague and light. He's basically playing on the conscience of NPP supporters in the Ashanti region. Oh yeah, Chamakwe. He's trying his luck. If it's Akufo to be trying to luck with Ashanti region, if it's about Omiaso trying to luck with Ashanti region, why not him? Because at the end of the day, when you group people of Ghana almost say we need a young person to lead. Makache Ghana for. It is not about the person being young or old. Accra with Jimmy. Encourage Jimmy for the nyini beye penyin for Jimmy for. Penyin a with Jimmy no yakora and when nyina beduru. So when we are selecting people to lead us, we need to be very careful. We need to select people who basically think. Obia wanyansa dintrim nanso nye obia na eba dwemba. And intina over the weekend mete say a third force for no omububa akoka say an NDC ni MPP so omo mfiri wa Ghana nye yemso yakwase ampanyi owie no baka kire Ghana for say an enti o se ekore na so Jimmy for na MPP ni NDC no efiri wa hwan na wo ho wontuma ama answer. That is the problem with these young men. They think they are smart. They think they are intelligent than everyone. When we sit here, we keep telling people, but common sense there, man fire. Obi Jimmy Ibehu. So Obi is talking out of ignorance. We will know. And clearly, you can see from this boy, he's ignorant about everything that he's talking about. He's totally ignorant. He is not even a material for assemblyman. Cheddar is basically an ignorant man who has capitalized on the ignorance of Ghanaians to be where he is today. Yes. Because if this boy today, we are sitting down to scrutinize this boy, his lifestyle auditing calls uncle that jail. Oh, yeah. But because this country is easy, it is cheap, anyone can get through. It's like just having a hot knife. You can go through it like butter. It is easy for any individual to get up and say, I have made wealth. People should follow me and that I want to be president. Because they take their solace and they take all this inspiration from Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who was a drug addict, did not have a certificate and ended up as the first gentleman of the land. And people like this, we are going to see lots and lots of these people. Not because they are taking inspiration. How can this young boy get up and say, "Me de epobeba Kumasi"? That means Cheddar and then the movement no level of thinking. Level of thinking. They see Asante so be for Cheddar. When was the last time you saw him in Kumasi? When was the last time Cheddar catch us say, since I started making money, I have built something in Kumasi. That is my source of wealth from Kumasi. Oh, who Kumasi say you crazy? Cheddar and the group boys now. Do this point, nobody will come to Kumasi and invest in Kumasi. You know why? Because who Kumasi for me Kumasi for. Intiko Kumasi, never catch them so dia pobe bromo. Ebemo mudi wichi sen kuko omo Darko farms. That is what this boy is doing. And I know politics. People say things to get away with, but this is the biggest insult to Asante 4. This is the biggest insult to Asante Mine. Inti sa ya santini sebio na wa santimemu na wetie sade we na ya wosre Cheddar ne likes there 1,000 of them are omoto omu asantefo ni bi se mwajimi including penyini bi wa santimemu because den na wo ba ohene a otisika so ka kire de say sebio mebo besia. It is an insult. Anytime Brevini Eka say, for chairman want me to sit on TV, to pull gold out of his pocket, to display it on radio and TV, ewa santimemu, abra efre o 2-4 otis kokoso no, na the biggest disrespect to 2-4 or can nim say sebi otisika so, nanso usika no ntimi fanya hwe. Me ena mekute sika me de ye nyansasem. And this is the same playbook Cheddar is playing with you people. Ya kan semwe obi say transante, o say enkora we aya abra bedumo pona no abedi matema so rabankran.
All right. Now, Kevin Taylor and Chechemu regarding the statement made by Cheddar in Kumasi. And Munina Motino. Now, listen. Personally, I don't have anything against Cheddar. You understand the point? This is not the first time I make countless times say, personally, no, me, I have nothing against Cheddar. Me when he say, or a young man with wild dreams. You understand the point? Cheddar happens to be a young guy with very wild dreams. Personally, I hold nothing against him. But Tom Rebia, and you know, say penny for binum, and I said those who want to come to power, and I said those who are aspiring to lead this country. On Babontin, Eden Sembi to dry. Yeah, you're sans semno critically. You're sans semno with a critical mind. Cheddar patcher say, Obedi Mampenia, Obed Dredge Epono. Aba eye Kumasi every the coastal side aba eye inland Kumasi. Na sabi o dream same way ho a menua say we nya abodam semo a I don't know what to call it. Say same way enya abodam semo a na me hu nia me mfre no. Ene wiase a ye build sea defense wall. Say ye pese ye pushi epo no krampoma epo no call back because land no eya ye ketwa. Epo no ba na eba nanim. Inti ene wiase uko eye Keita ene enkofo amaso a they are building what we call sea defense wall to push the sea back and to stop the sea from further progressing into the mainland. You understand the point? But here we are, Obia Opese Obedi Ghana Mampeni Echremu say, while forgetting about all the primary problems are ye facing as a nation. Bako ene Accra, Kumasi, Kwantempono, ebesine enye dual carriage. Bako ne yensu ayema, bako ne yekania problem ya bei, bako ne enyumasem, bako ne yakwanya enye infutro nkwani ade. All these problems are there, and these are basic or primary problems. Cheddar say wejai we nyina ohun we nyina o, but rather no epo na obetu a free coastal area. E dia ba inland Kumasi na odwen ho. Na sebi so odwen sa asem we hu a menua. E na make sure say ene wiase a ye build sea defense walls to push the sea back. How do you come out and tell the people say so Bedi Ghana Mampenia obe dredge epo every coastal area aba Kumasi? Epo na o dredge no obe ye overhead. E na epo no afaso abedru Kumasi. Anase ubetu enkofo enkuru egu na epo no aba beto Kumasi. Anase ede pa sen na obesi aye no. Because old dredge no akwakoye sania o dig a whole tunnel every the coastal area aba Kumasi epo no, that will be an extension of the ocean. As our part, we can call it sea. Aba beto Kumasi. And maybe say because he say most of those lands are already occupied by people. In the say all dredge obetu enkofo enkuru etu enkofo adan egu. Ana se obeye overhead bi ama epo na faso every coastal area aba Kumasi. Na empo se epo no beduru Kumasi a epo no beda hen ebeda ketia ebeda menhia ebeda kwada so ebeda oferi krom ebeda asokwa ana se ehe pa na se bi epo ne beda ade bi ohwo a you see this is chese nyansan bi anim. Broni be friend said this is ridiculous. Nyansan bi anim. This guy is learning from Kennedy in Japan. Do you know why? Because enche bia ena Kennedy beka che Ghana fo nyina se Obedi Ghana Mampeni a obesi eye hotel ewo epo no mu. You ask yourself say Ghana baby a yedroi. Do we need something like that? Is it something that thing is it so important to Ghana? Yeah, now you're sorry Ghana for penny for binom. E behave as if say Ghana edru level a Dubai money, America money, UK money, Russia modu. Yendru ho. Ansana Dubai for you could see your friend say the Burj Khalifa and the what AC hotel, AC Ponomono. Dubai for no. They had already solved their basic problems. Dubai, omotisreso but in soba. Ubie upaipa in soba. Omutimi eye something we call cloud seeding Emma in soto. Inti Dubai for no. Ansana omusi eye hotel. Ewa eponomono. They had already solved their basic problems. They say in so enyinam kania, enyuma, omama, enyuma busua, magana for Accra to Free Ghana ko Dubai kunya jumaye. These guys are already done with their primary, secondary problems. So we say oman be edru eye tertiary problems are. It means say they are already done with their primary and their secondary. Inti omanya omusi hotel ewo eponum no sa man no, of course uko bi nso aiba. Also lighter ejina so. Internet enko blackout. Eko blackout to cry a some few hours or days. They are going to restore because they have sea divers are betimi addo eponum esuko akwohwe what exactly is the problem. Ghana we don't have some. Yet Ghana hana some years ago Malcolm Bugu ye kofa Israel for nkramai any Israel for na ebe common rescue. We don't even have these kind of things. Ebesine ambulance a problem, fast service cars a problem, and we are here thinking say ye dredge airport every coastal area akokumase. Sabi nyansa be no sa di wim. Na bosomtwe na eda kumase e ade na botimi di aye. There's a question you Mr. Cheddar. Any or more such wild fantasy dreams. Some of you are living in fantasy. We have a world of reality and a world of fantasy. And sorry to say, some of you are living in the world of fantasy. Like you guys are daydreaming. You guys are not facing the fact. You are not facing the reality. Bosomtwe Lake, Bosomtwe da Ashanti region. Abono. Echa inkrube 24 huneshia. Edi ade na mode Bosomtwe na ye. Ene Bosomtwe mpo ere. Because ye intimi mo ho ban. Ye intimi si enua emfa Bosomtwe ho. We have not been able to protect Bosomtwe. Intiama enne Bosomtwe ere kwa na ekọ nachi. Ya hwe ehho asema kana. The answer is no. And here we are saying say ye dredge epo every coastal area aba inland Kumasi. Ye de be ye den. Ade ebu ho a sebi. Ade ebu ho a ye nwe ho. Say ye dredge epo every coastal area aba Kumasi no for what purpose? Because Kumasi for any those who are living within the middle belt, if they want to do their export, almost the bank crying any takra demo be their export. Sebi boni anyhow. It is a dredge epo every coastal area ako Kumasi no. For what purpose exactly? Is it for swimming? Is it for sea diving and sea skating? And I say for enamo and empo obra epo crampo na Kumasi no still no fish board ni one cranche Kumasi. It is a dredge epo every coastal area amana koto Kumasi no. Sabi nyans enti says kano. Do you know the amount this guy is talking about? Because to be able to undertake such a project, you need huge sums of money. That money alone can solve most of your primary problems. Ma making mention of ebini makwan in futuro amutim ateche in soto ateche ewiagba in futuro Accra Kumasi highway no nkoyi railway lines nkoyi Yakania intimi nyina so nti says kana asab you ye de bedi sa amo asab no. Why don't we use that money to solve these basic problems? Ade bi o ho a e ma yemfa emotions ni obi achi asem bi o ho a obi kan ye ntrase ne anwen ho say okay nipa asomese me penasem but asem wo ye a sebi wa kan die wo so odwen ho asab bi onyansa bi anim me penasem all right yes me peche da asem o peche da asem no problem but eye a okasa ye nwen ho say asem ye che da kan Yenfa me penasem to nchen, and that rule applies to every politician. Ope mahama asem, ope eye baomi asem, se mahama kasa, baomi kasa, put your emotions aside and digest the issues with your clean mind. Now beti ase o make sense a obi hu or come wasem so you get to know. In this case no sanse me a Cheddar ye kan nyansem bi anim. Se o dredge epo every coastal area akoto Kumasi. Na Kumasi epo nudru Kumasi a ekoto henfa. Asase ben asese pa ewo Kumasi a sa asase no ebetimi accommodate epo no Charlie Mutungu baby, this guy is a madman. Oh, believe you me, now me say about damn crazy. This guy is a madman. He's not correct. He's not correct for now. Maybe later not in baby fee, but for now the Cheddar baby are not in nam no. Sebi is below the belt. Inti yen train inti sempo semo pe Cheddar sem. Na sebo pese moto abadima Cheddar yen train so not dream be fear, then we can consider Cheddar. But for now utie ni sema working their Cheddar still are not dream fear. This guy lives in a fantasy world. Ofri say o skentino he can do just anything and say anything. and get away with it. And I said, Kevin Taylor, this is an insult to those of you who are living in Kumasi, Ashanti region. This is an insult. Waba Kumasi abidi mwate, waba Kumasi abeka fondi achiremo. Because answer me can you said oh dream hokwachira. It doesn't make sense. It's not feasible. It's not practical. Charlie, it's nothing. No, come on, Charlie Muntungu baby. Now, let us look at very more important issues. Ahaya ena medemu ibesi sani amu ina muni midi the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your day. Makramo.